MSS here in the lovely esports arena in Santa Ana. See, I will let you hold Groupie.
Yay.
Because you did not dirty his good name.
No, Groupie's great.
Good answer. Yeah. Alright, everyone, so we have our friends Terry Hong and Hengyue Zhang from Santa Barbara and LA, respectively. So we're going to be in a foreign language this whole time. We're very sorry about that. But Terry, on our left, is going to be running Xerneas, Rayquaza, Heatran, oh, I haven't seen one forever,
I know, right?
And Mandibuzz, and an Amoonguss, and then my favorite, or one of my favorites, Togedemaru. Yeah. I am in love already.
I love Togedemaru. That whole team's got so many fun stuff on it. That Mandibuzz almost took out Primal Growdown earlier. I think it survived with 8 HP in the end, the Groudon, but very close. And Hengyue's got the Kyogre, Incineroar, Whimsicott, which is going to be kind of crazy here with against Mandibuzz. You got both sides of the Tailwind spectrum. The Tapu Koko, Ho-Oh, and Metagross. So
he is running Ho-Ogre.
Ho-Ogre, that's fun.
All right.
Should be fun. Should be interesting. Well, Ho-Oh's actually not terrible. I mean, looking at it.
I've tweeted about that nickname too many times. But here we are. They're still deciding. So yes, we already saw Hengyue on stream body me with that stupid Tapu Koko. I will forever be bitter. Last weekend, him and I, it was Lunala Speed Ties.
Oh,
my favorite, my absolute favorite.
Oh, jeez.
But here we go. They're so cute.
Well, if you're gonna go out to someone who's in the top 4.
I know, right?
Yeah.
He's such a tough competitor. He's been here and he's been living in SoCal for 2 years now. It's his 2nd year. So yes, always happy to have him. But seriously, they have really good taste. Their avatars are so cute. I'm so proud of them.
Yeah, that's one thing, right? It's always fun to look at the avatar too.
But Terry here throwing out the Rayquaza with that Togedemaru and the Whimsicott and Metagross from Hengyue. It's just so cute.
It's a cute matchup. Like the entire right side of the field is full of adorable Pokemon, and on the left side you've got the big ones trying to fight it out. But Terry here's got that fake out with the Togedemaru, and with Whimsicott that's definitely useful because you can prevent taunt, you can fake out, Tailwind with fake out. All that Encore, all that stuff right off the bat at least, even though I'm not sure you want to use Encore. But it definitely helps Rayquaza kind of get up to speed, start attacking. It could go and try and knock out the Whimsicott on the first turn. I'm not sure that the Metagross can really do anything to it unless it's carrying Ice Punch, but still you have the weather. So it's not really, I feel like Terry's in a good spot to set up this Rayquaza.
And that Rayquaza does go for the Mega Evolution, bringing in our favorite little wind animation. I really won't miss this. I really won't.
What, the wind?
Whoosh, yeah. The whoosh. I don't like it. And Metagross also goes for the Mega Evolution, and the Togedemaru fake out onto that Whimsicott. Earth Power onto the Metagross, and ooh!
Very close.
Oh, so very close.
I think it was a critical hit, but we then see Stomping Tantrum onto the Togedemaru, and there is that.
Focus Sash.
Focus Sash was sturdy.
Right now.
I think it was
Focus Sash.
Oh. I didn't think I think it said the ability there.
No, it was sturdy.
It was sturdy.
Wow.
Okay, I've never seen another person run sturdy Togedemaru. I did a while back, and I was like, this is so absurd, but I'm going to try it. Why not? Because I need the Focus Sash or something else, So that's kind of maybe what that kind of gives, or at least Hengyue, a little bit of information. If Togedemaru has sturdy, what's carrying the Focus Sash?
Or even what item is the little Togedemaru carrying with his little tiny arms. But now that Togedemaru is running back to Terry, and our favorite reindeer coming out.
Holiday season almost, so hey,
No, let Thanksgiving have her time.
That's true. That is true.
We're being very productive right now. So that Metagross had used Protect, and that Whimsicott, of course, getting that Tailwind out, meeting for the next 4 turns, including this one. Their speed will be increased by 5, right? You know what? I don't even remember why I pretend like I remember that.
I think it's 5 turns, yeah. But that also counts as a turn, I think. But, here, I'm surprised. I have a feeling like if this Rayquaza is carrying extreme speed, then now is the time to use it. Go straight for that attack on the Metagross, and then you have essentially a free Geomancy setup, as long as you play your cards right with the Whimsicott.
And as long as Whimsicott doesn't taunt, but yes, it was a good read. Rayquaza goes for that extreme speed into the Metagross, which means our poor little Metagross is going to go by, and that is a Z move, Whimsicott.
Yeah.
Yes, so it's going to be a fairy Z move, if I remember correctly. I think I blocked it out at this point already. Twinkle Tackle.
Yes, Twinkle
You
Tackle.
know, I will miss the Z move animation.
I will too. So,
I'm
well,
already
some of them.
mourning Ultra, and we have like a month and a half
We have a
left.
month of, yeah, we still have
But
a month
yes,
Ultra.
that Rayquaza goes
Oh.
down from that Twinkle Tackle.
It was a critical hit too. I don't know if that mattered, but just wanted to point that out. Oh, we see Moonblast from the Xerneas now, so not going to go for the Geomancer, just wants to get rid of the Whimsicott first, which is probably a smart play.
Yes.
Don't want to get taunted or encored. Terry now has an extra Pokemon on his side. Hengyue now has to bring out his last two now.
Yep, let's see what he went for. Oh, Salty Fish was the Ogre.
So,
Yes.
alright. And so we got that Kyogre and we Ho-Oh. Oh, so there's a
oh,
Ho-Ogre
yes,
combo
yeah,
there.
Sorry, I can't give a straight face. Tomorrow going back out, meaning that Terry does in fact have that fake out potential.
Yes.
And he can also he's also now free to go for that Geomancy without that Whimsicott wanting to taunt.
This is really nice.
Yes.
So the question is, which one do you fake out in this case, with Ho-Oh or the Kyogre? Because both of them kind of pose a threat, but not really. Ho-Oh's a bit tougher to knock out, but I think.
But with the amount of damage Kyogre can potentially do, especially to a Zern that doesn't have Geomancy up, he might want to go for that Kyogre. And I think Terry just has already accepted that he's going to lose Togedemaru this round.
Yeah, I think there's no way Togedemaru
Unless by a grace of Arceus.
Well, maybe if they fake out this Kyogre and Ho-Oh targets Xerneas, but that's about the only way I can think of.
But yes, that fake out going on to that Ho-Oh. Terry knows something that we don't. But of course, there it is.
That was a big water spout, yeah.
That was a big water spout. That Zern only has a 21 HP left. And there it is. That Zern goes to Geomancy. I'm not sure how useful it's going to be right now, but, you know, tides in turn.
Yeah, I think Terry still has a shot at this match. It really just depends on his last Pokemon as well as Tailwind, because as soon as Tailwind goes out, the Xerneas will be fast enough to start targeting this Kyogre.
Yeah.
But you do need something to help with Ho-Oh, because I believe it's a 3-hit KO with Moonblast, and it could possibly Roost. A Moongus I'm not necessarily sure is going to help with that. It could be with the Rage Powder, but I think what Terry needs to do this turn is just double protect, stall out the Tailwind, because with the Tailwind on Hengyue's side, I don't think that there's anything Terry can do to win it. Yeah, because
the poor little Moongus.
It's just staying there.
It's just surrounded by legendary Pokemon.
It's the one. It's
chilling
the sole
there.
survivor.
But that Moongus goes for the Rage Powder.
Oh.
And the Moonblast coming from the Xerneas onto that Kyogre, meaning that Kyogre Water Spout is not really going to do enough. But Hengyue calls that with an Ice Beam into the Amoonguss. And what does the little Ho-Oh do? Let's see. Oh, that is a Calm Mind.
Calm Mind Ho-Oh.
That is a
Calm Mind.
Oh, wait.
That
Remember
raises...
what you were saying, Miguel, about people running strange things? I think you just jinxed that.
Yeah, Calm Mind Ho-Oh.
Calm Mind Ho-Oh. That is not something I ever thought I'd say.
No, you know what? I wonder if Hengyue did that. It's like just because look at with the opposing team at like half health on red. It really is not gonna make a difference. I'm curious if he just did that just to show it, because.
or make sure that it can survive something.
That's true, because Calm Mind, both of these are special attackers.
But there we go. Amoonguss goes for that Rage Powder again, meaning there we go. That Dazzling Gleam onto that is going to completely KO that Kyogre. But
Ho-Oh's coming out. Still's got now evidently with a boosted Earth Power. Can Terry take this back? I mean, obviously.
Does a bird learn Earth Power? You know what? I'm not gonna ask.
We
just watched a Magikarp steal a ball from a Yamper and fetch it back to the trainer. So I think at this point we can just safely say that like anything's gonna go. Rage Powder's gonna go. This Moonblast gonna go into that Ho-Oh, knocking it down to about half. That is
Sacred Fire.
That is a Sacred Fire.
So now I think. I don't even think a critical hit will actually do it. Well, it might, because it does ignore the stat boost from Ho-Oh. So I think you hope for a crit or it's over.
Yes. And that's always a really bad place to be
Yeah.
in. You don't want to be in a place of if they miss, I win. If I crit, I win. That's not. But going for the stall with that roost.
Now if you crit, it's over. It's over. Hengyue's gonna take it.
But yes, let's let this last Moonblast play out. You know, Terry might be learning and figuring out what each thing is gonna do to Ho-Oh after Coal Mine. And he
another roost.
Okay, you guys, can we just get to game 2 already? I love you guys, but this is ridiculous.
Oh my goodness. Watch it roost again. Let's see. Is it gonna root? No, it actually went for Sacred Fire.
No, there we go.
Time.
Sacred Fire. All right, thank you. That was
Took long
interesting.
enough.
You know what? It's no Chansey team.
No, that's true.
Let's just be thankful.
I know, right?
For that.
And that is, I don't. Is Chansey in Sword and Shield? Do we know that?
I think Chansey made it.
Oh,
I haven't looked at who didn't make the cut
neither.
yet, like really in depth, but I just said the words "Coal Mine Ho
on stream.
on stream. Completely seriously.
Welcome to the last mid-season of the 3DS.
I am going to run Muddy Water Primal Ogre before the end of Ultra, and now no one can tell me anything.
I mean, what, we got 2 more tournaments, I think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, so we have
You've
our
got time.
next PC next week, and then on December 21st, we have our last Ultra PC. We'll be saying goodbye to the DS in VGC, and thankfully, Ultra Series. Yes.
I think the consensus is
I think
no
we're
one
all
really likes
excited
Ultra.
to say goodbye to Ultra. I think we're all a little sad to stop playing on the 3DS, but I think we're all very excited to say goodbye to Ultra and see what kind of new shenanigans we can come up for Sword and Shield.
I know, there's already some
people
stuff,
are already
right?
team building. I actually, the other day, got really mad at myself because I asked if Corviknight got Tailwind, which is a yes. Spoilers. And then I was like, no, let me finish the game first before I even think about what I'm gonna do now.
See, I'm like you. I have to stop myself from thinking about all those possibilities.
But all right, so both Hengyue and Terry are taking their sweet time again.
I mean, you know, it just kind of fits with the theme of the match with that Ho-Oh and everything, right?
Just roost. When in doubt, roost.
When in doubt, roost. Same with the. You know what? I want to see. I wouldn't be surprised if Terry brings in Mandibuzz just to roost Hengyue.
Just 2 birds roosting constantly. Oh, that sounds awful. Don't put that out in the universe. Those are some very large sunglasses.
Yeah.
Very LA.
It is. It is.
Very LA.
What would be like the popular city in Alola, I guess? Where would you wear those in Alola? I don't know. The beach.
No, I can't even remember what Alola looks like now.
It's like, focus on Galar.
Terry coming out with that Rayquaza and Amoonguss, and Hengyue leading with our lovely Incineroar and Whimsicott.
You know, interesting. I feel like Terry is in a bit of a worse spot because if you're Hengyue, you can fake out and
still get Tailwind.
And still get Tailwind, and there's nothing stopping that. There's nothing stopping you from doing that. Like Amoonguss, for example, cannot spore you. It can spore the Incineroar, but you can't spore the Whimsicott. So and it does not affected by Rage Powders. Very little it can do against that Whimsicott. Maybe Clear Smog, but like, what's that gonna do? So that's the only thing I can think of. So I think Hengyue's in a pretty solid start. Yeah, I know. It's like well, that's pretty much it.
I just want to see Corviknight on stream now. even Miguel is playing Sword and Shield while we're doing this. I'm sorry. How far are you? Not far at all. All right.
I think
that makes me feel like a little bit bad that I am almost I'm like in front of the 8th gym.
Oh wow.
Doesn't that look like? Okay, so this is from Gabby, but the mines look like Snow White's.
It does. I've always thought that.
Yeah. All right. So Whimsicott is coming back in
with
that Farium Z Twinkle Tackle. Sorry guys, we'll concentrate.
Yeah, well, I know. It's like ooh shiny, except it's not a shiny.
It's not.
But it's shiny. Anyway, Twinkle Tackle connecting with the
Rayquaza and not knocking it out this time.
So the crit mattered. The
crit did
matter
last time. and that Rayquaza going for the Dragon Ascent in revenge to that poor little Whimsicott. But I think,
no, that did it. Yeah.
It wasn't Focus Sash because it
just
used
the Z move. Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm surprised no Tailwind then. Right off the bat, which is a bit interesting, and no Fake Out either because we're seeing the Flare Blitz now.
Yep.
And Flare Blitz gonna do a good amount onto that Amoonguss.
A lot of damage.
That did more than I thought. And
But
there's the score.
Terry, like myself, making him fall asleep. This is not the best joke that I've made tonight, but I can't say the best joke publicly. But Kyogre coming out with that primal. I will miss this animation too.
Yeah, I know the primal animation's always really fun to watch. I think the only animation I'm not gonna miss is Light That Burns the Sky because it takes like 2 minutes.
And Moongeist.
Oh, and Moongeist. All the 2-minute ones, right?
The ones that it's like nap time.
Yeah. Well, here actually Terry's got a pretty decent point. He can go for a Dragon Ascent and cripple Kyogre with no fear of Incineroar. If the Amoonguss somehow survives, like they go for Ice Beam onto it, you can also Grass Knot it. So,
but Terry brings out his Rayquaza and brings in Togedemaru. Oh yes, my favorite.
All right.
And here we go. Here is the Ho-Ogre again. I can't do it. I can't say it.
Well, Ruga's gonna show his Protect.
Goes for the Protect, and the Ogre. I think that was it was an Opal. It was an Origin Pulse onto that, and it.
Wow.
That is, you're right.
It is sturdy. Yeah.
That is a sturdy Togedemaru.
It is.
That was. I gotta work on I have to start writing Sword and Shield puns like today.
I know, right?
Today.
For the next tournament. There you go. Well, Togedemaru can Fake Out, but Amoonguss is kind of in a tough spot because both of Hengue's Pokemon are faster, and the Amoonguss is down 15 health, so one hit, it's gone. I don't know if switching into anything would really help. I think he's just got to sacrifice one of them here, and I'd probably Fake Out the Kyogre because I don't think Ho-Oh can. It might Calm Mind.
Personally, Kyogre is going to be scarier.
Yeah, I'd agree. Yeah.
But
Ho-Oh,
you do, if you don't Fake Out the Ho, you do then run the risk of it getting the Calm Mind boost
That's
again.
the only thing. But Ho-Oh's actually switching out.
Doesn't matter. Hengyue switching in that Incineroar, meaning we're gonna get that second Intimidate drop.
Yeah.
And
the Intimidate drop doesn't really matter because Togedemaru is at 1 health and Amoonguss just swapped out anyway. So
but
now would be the
Rayquaza
time.
coming back in for the Legendary Showdown. I forgot the word legendary.
It's okay.
But here we go. That is
Electrium Z.
Electrium Z. Togedemaru.
Wow, I feel special.
What is going on here, you two?
Honestly though, I've actually used this before. It's not in Ultra, but it's pretty fun because no one sees it coming. But it targets the Incineroar.
It targets the Incineroar.
I was 100% expecting that to be onto the Kyogre slot.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay. That was a Ho-Oh slot.
It was the Ho-Oh slot, which probably would have taken it down. But that Opal's coming in, and unfortunately knocking out our friend, the little Togedemaru. Rayquaza surviving. What a good little dragon.
Yeah, good. It's
good little space dragon. And again, our favorite reindeer coming in.
This is a good spot to bring in Xerneas now, because with the Kyogre, it's at full health, which is unfortunate, but if you can use your Mega Rayquaza to cripple it with Dragon Ascent and safely set up a Geomancy, then you spam Dazzling Gleam, and I think that should be enough to finish the rest of the team. But
should be, but there's also the lovely roll of the dice.
Exactly, it's so true.
As we play it.
I remember saying like earlier on screen, there's like an 80% chance this guy's gonna win, and then Tapu Lele comes out with the Choice Scarf and completely annihilates the team, and I'm like, well, there you go, never mind. That's why there's always a chance that something else could happen. But we see Ho-Oh swap back out.
Yes, Ho-Oh back in for that Ho-Ogre. I'm just gonna say that as many times as I can on stream because I don't think I'm ever gonna say it again.
I know,
and
right?
that Dazzling Gleam coming out with, yeah, you know what? We've skipped that.
Yeah.
Amoonguss being KO'd by that lovely little Ice Beam.
So no Geomancy right away.
No
Kind of surprises me. I think we're going to see that Rayquaza come back. I don't know exactly what the plan is with this Rayquaza because it probably will go down to an Origin Pulse. I think, well, maybe not. But then Yeah, I don't know. This could go really either way. I think, like you said, it's down to like the roll of the dice. It's about luck, but also it depends on if Terry is going to set up Geomancy, if this Rayquaza is going to help with the Ho-Oh, because I don't think that Xerneas alone can handle it. I think it's really going to come down to a lot of calculations that you have to make quickly in your head. So, yeah, that's going to be a tough one.
And Ho-Oh again being switched out for that Incineroar, meaning both Xerneas and Rayquaza are going to get those attack drops.
Definitely useful on that Rayquaza, because I think we might see the now with Rayquaza in like these are the last two from Terry's side. It's whatever attack drops it gets, it cannot reset it anymore.
But that Rayquaza going for that Dragon Ascent onto that Kyogre, knocking it down to about a third of health left.
Yeah, and
a lot of text that we can't read.
Geomancy.
And Zern going for the Geomancy.
So now it's in an interesting spot because, like I said, you could Dazzling Gleam that does take out these two, but you're up against Ho-Oh, and Ho-Oh's got Roost and Calm Mind, and somehow that's not going to be good for Zern.
Yep.
I think right now for Terry, you on this next turn you protect the Rayquaza and Dazzling Gleam. Oh, okay, never mind.
We can't.
You can't. Yeah.
That was my thought too, but I
forgot
didn't
that
think
Kyogre
that
didn't move yet.
the Rayquaza can survive that. Oof. All right, well we're gonna be back in the same place we were.
Yeah, pretty much. Cook Dazzling Gleam and then hope for the best. There is a shot. This would be absurd, but Incineroar wakes up, goes for Fake Out. Kyogre flinches. Kyogre goes for Ice Beam. Oh, okay.
There we go. Doesn't happen, and that.
I was gonna.
For a Dazzling Gleam, KOing both. See, remember? Okay, so like last round, that exact same thing happened. Regina said, "I wonder if it's gonna get the burn," and then it got the burn.
Yeah.
So.
Never know. You never. I mean, earlier today too, I was like, "Oh, Precipice Blades. That's it. That's it. You just need to bring Precipice Blades on stream, and you lose." Okay, that's how it works. It missed 3 out of the 4 Pokemon it wanted to hit. It was brutal.
Remember when it was Rock Slide?
Oh yeah.
But yes, that Moonblast going into that Ho-Oh.
Doesn't do very much, and
Ho-Oh going for that Calm Mind one more time.
Just because.
Just because.
That is a very calm Ho-Oh. And you know what? It has a reason to be too. Looking at how much Moonblast did, I wouldn't even be surprised if Terry just goes for another Geomancy.
But here we go, that Moonblast onto that Ho-Oh, bringing it down to less than half. And there it is. There's the Roost.
Oh, here we go.
There's the Roost, guys. Cool. You know, Hengyue might be in a tough position right now because he can either decide to Roost and keep going, or he can try to attack, leaving his Ho-Oh open to getting more damage than he can take in. So, you know, it might get very interesting, but of course that Sacred Fire going in, it only does about a third of health.
It's Sacred Fire, I think it's physical, so I'm not sure it's boosted by the Calm Mind, which is interesting because I think Earth Power, that was a critical hit.
That was a crit, that may have mattered, but it procs the lovely little berry.
Wow, okay. And there's another Roost, so Ho-Oh's back to full health.
Ho-Oh is back to full health.
That crit was actually useful because now Hengyue can use the amount of damage that it took and figure out how low he needs to be before roosting again.
Yep. And again, that Zern going for that Moonblast. It did about a fourth, right?
Maybe a fifth. I don't know. Not a lot.
Sacred Fire going in, taking that other third of health down.
And now at this point, it looks like you just need one more Sacred Fire?
Yep, just one more Sacred Fire. Here we go, Zern's gonna Moonblast.
Doesn't do very much. Still above half health, the Ho-Oh.
And
it's
Ho-Oh
gonna
goes
Roost.
for the Roost.
You can never be too safe in this game.
You guys, come on.
Are we gonna see another Sacred
Alright,
Fire
wait,
eventually?
so you started playing Sword and Shield, right?
Yes.
Alright, how far are you?
I just had beaten the Water Gym.
Water Gym,
Yeah.
second.
Second.
Alright, wow,
Yeah.
I have no life.
No, it's fine. It felt like so. There we go. Hengyue Zhang takes the game.
Yes, Hengyue takes the game. That lovely little Ho-Oh. You know,
So we're gonna see Ho-Ogre again in the final matchup.
We're gonna see Ho-Ogre again in the final matchup. Alright. We have one more round left here at our MSS in lovely Santa Ana. Yes, little Grookey, my little Grookey. I introduced him to Potato Corner the other day. Now they won't shut up about it, which is nice. But it's fine, it's Potato Corner. I love it. So we'll come back for our finals, which is going to who won our last match? Gio. Oh, we are going to see a lovely matchup of Gio and Hengyue. So this should be very interesting. So we'll see you guys in a bit.
Sounds good.